Amuya Ninzo Chintai. Young one Ninzo Nageswa. My Ninzo brothers and sisters, I greet you all. I'm here again with the lecture Ninzo names and their meanings. Ninzo names and their meanings. We're combining together as Ninzo people to bring out the meanings of our names. The meanings are there already. But we keep naming our children without telling them exactly what their names mean. And sometimes you ask them what is the meaning of your name, they will tell you they don't know. Some people generally are very good in naming their children with their language names, but we hardly tell them the meaning, and the meanings are disappearing continuously. If you gather 20 or 30 Nizam youth and ask them what is the meaning of their names, they will tell you openly they don't know, but some know. So we agree to go ahead and start explaining the meanings of our names, Nizam, so that our youth will know exactly the meanings of their names. So I have the following names for now. We shall be bringing the names gradually, not at once, gradually until we get to know all. I have Anda on the list, I have Anto, I have Anche, I have Ambi, I have Akpoko, Abeku, Abweku, Waji, Inti, Ingi, Yambwe, Iyambwe, Wako, Wako, Indi, stroke Ingi, Anzai, stroke Akai, Aku, Vaku, Mbwanko. So I'll start with Anda. Anda is a name given to a very handsome, fair in complexion child. Very handsome, fair in complexion child. And then the female version of the name is Ande. Some people, that is our ancestors, love yellow color. Yellow color. So, and yellow color is Ande. So they regard it as a very beautiful color. So if you're a beautiful girl and fair in complexion, you'll be named Anda. That's a male child. Then the female is Ande. Or move to Anto. Anto. Anto is the name given to a child who is born during the harvest of species of yams called Anto. Or is born during the time women are processing potash. Potash, that's Ato in the Nzom language. So if a child is born at that time too, he can be named Anto. And the female version of the name Anto is Into. And number 3, Anche. Anche is regarded as someone who talks much. That's a talkative. A talkative. And we have one masquerade that makes a lot of noise moving with a blunt knife to pursue children from harvesting maize too early. Anche Buddha is the name of that masquerade. Anche Buddha. So anyone who talks much, so much, is called Anche. And the present meaning, those names came during the time the Christianity have not come to us. That is, some of the names were given before Christianity came into play. And after Christianity came into play, then the meanings of the names began to change gradually, because most of the names were named after masquerades and spirits. Because by then, there was no Christianity, no Islam. Such, what they have as God is masquerades and Anaji, that's spirits. So they tend to name you after them. So, Anche, the proper meaning now, Anche, there's a modern meaning of Anche, is an advocate. That is someone who can talk much, very vocal. He can deliver himself, free himself from trouble, and also free his people and his family from trouble because he's vocal and he can talk very well. So that is the present meaning. Ambi. Ambi is initiation from childhood to adulthood. Initiation from childhood to adulthood. So they now show him the time children, let's say adults, were allowed to know exactly what masquerade, the true aspect of masquerade is. So if you are born as of that time, or I call it ambi, that's initiation. Initiation. Baptism initiation. But these days, the meaning of ambi stands for the good name after Christianity has been accepted. So the meaning of ambi is someone who knows the truth. Initiation, baptism, initiation. He knows the truth. He's allowed to know the truth. He can say the truth, and the truth will set him free, set his members of his family free, and also set his people free. So Ambi is a very good name. Akpoko, or Akpoko, as the voice is Akpoko, Akpoko. Akpoko is a name given to a child that the mother had the pregnancy, then the father died before he was born. So if a child is born as of that time, the name is Akpoko. Akpoko so ngo angilima ngo ati akungo. Ayiwa sinine bali ati wangani ku. Abangani ngima wa ati wa akabetu samawa. Abali yo wo majo Akpoko. Akpoko. Wadi suva abali yo madu uwako. Wabi yo madadu uwako. Suva ngongo ayiwa sinine bali ati waku. Abali ngima anapokoko kama. Abali yo madudu uwako. Wadi suvu nuru abali yo madi Akpoko. Abeku stroke abweku. Abeku, abweku. Abeku is a victorious name. You can call that person Victor. Victor. That is the person that during the war, his people conquered that war, conquered their enemies. So when they were coming back, they will be celebrating. Adabweku, go Abeku, or someone, or the killing of a very big animal like lion, leopard, and hyenas. So if hyena or leopard is killed as of the time that person, the child was born, people will be celebrating, jumping, and singing. So abwa, abeku iche, abeku iyar, na konyar, abeku. Then abweku, dancing, celebrating for winning a war or for killing a very strong animal, lion, leopard. Nkashe zaki, nkashe damisa. Ana murna, ana thalle, na ifi yaro a lokacin sansa abeku or abweku. Waji. It's a sort of respect that is given to a girl. Waji. It's a respectful name given to a girl that is supposed to be a daughter of a masquerade, because masquerade were respected as god as of that time. So if you have been named after a masquerade, or masquerade were available, or the events of celebrating of which masquerade were used, it will be called Waji. So that's the period. But now, Waji is a daughter of the Lord, a daughter of a titled person, a daughter of an important dignity in the society. So don't change the names. Waji, it was before Christianity, but now is during Christianity. So it means the Lord's daughter, the daughter of a king, the daughter of a chief, the daughter of an important personality in the society. It's Waji. Because that was the daughter of an important personality by day for masquerade. Were very important then. But now is the daughter of an important dignitary. Now, Waji. Inti, or Inki. The pronunciations are different depending on the clans you come from. I'm from Rwanda, so I always call Inti. Father Ninzo, Mitozu, and Kwasu, Ninzo Central is Inki. So they're very strong, very fast, very beautiful, and very intelligent lady. Very fast, very strong, very intelligent lady. And we regard tilapia fish as very fast and very strong, even in the river or in the stream. Tilapia fish. Very beautiful, very strong, and very fast. When it is swimming in the water, it's very, very fast. So, a girl that is beautiful, strong, fast is regarded as Inti. It's as fast and beautiful like the tilapia fish, Inti. And there's a tree also called in his own language, it's called Inti. It's very, very strong too. So, and tall, strong and tall. So, if you call a lady Inti, that means you are referring to those strong things. It's a very good name for Inti. Yambwe. Yambwe or Yambwe. Is the wife of a masquerade. The wife of a masquerade. I want you to know that masquerade in those days were regarded as the best. But today, if you are named Yambwe, you are almost saying the wife of the Lord. Wife of the Lord, wife of the king, wife of an important dignitary, important personality in the society. So if you are named Yambwe, it's no longer reflecting the masquerade of those days, but it's reflecting you are a wife to a very, very important personal, Yambwe. Very, very important personal, Yambwe. So I've told you earlier that Wako is a name that is the same like Akpoko. Born after the person's death, so the pregnancy was on before the father died. So we have Indi or Indi, Indi or Indi. This stands for a prolonged period before the mother becomes pregnant. Very, very prolonged period. They keep praying, demanding from God, taking one half to the other. Then luckily, the pregnancy comes up and they gave birth to a baby girl locally. So she'll be named Indi, the long expected baby. Long expected. Indi. Long, everybody will be happy. Oh, she has now given birth after a long period. Now, to name the child Indi. Or a woman, it's not even a delayed period of giving birth, but she went in for labor. Labor. And the labor delay. In fact, we delayed labor from morning till evening till night till the following day, almost 3 days. Labor. By the time you give birth, the child will now be called Indi because of the delayed labor. Then Anzai or Akai. So in those days, before the advent of Christianity and Islam, in those days, if a child is born, if a girl is born, when old women and others are brewing local beer called Brukutu, if you are born as for that, you will be called Anzai. But the present name with the modernized names now, we are living in a modern world. So it's no longer respect. There's no so much respect for Brukutu and what have you. So the respect comes back to Holy Communion. So if a girl is born, during that time, you'll be called Anzai. Because she was born when all mothers will bring local beer called Brukutu. But now, we don't so much believe in respect Brukutu and others again. So we respect Holy Communion, where people gather and take Holy Communion. This one, people gather and take Brukutu, but now gather and take Holy Communion. So if you are born at the day of Holy Communion, then your name is Anzai. Then Vaku or Aku. Aku and Vaku. Aku stands for dead bodies. That means during war, you're seeing a lot of dead bodies shooting here and there. You see a lot of dead bodies literally. So the person was born during war. But these days now, if you are born in a hard situation, very difficult situation, You have to battle there before you were born. Or banning yani, banning klengi kukwa huningia, ribaning klengi kujela. Bari yabangani ni vuvra. Wasi azairi ni iku. It's almost the same thing like you have to struggle all around before that child was born. That the situation in which the child was born is aku. Suffering, you suffer a lot, you go there, at the end you become victorious. So it's aku. It's equivalent to war. And war brings about dead bodies. So that's the situation. These are beautiful names. And I expect nobody will reject his name because of the meaning that were attached in those days. Think of the present meaning. Mbwanko is the name given to a lady that was born on transit. Maybe your mother was traveling to somewhere and the label overpowered her, overcome her on the way, and she gave birth to you on the way. So that is alien than expected. You don't expect to be traveling while you give birth. So you were not expecting, and the label turns up, and you give birth on the way. So you give birth to at the time that you did not expect, maybe born alien than expected. So it's called Mbwanko. Born on transit, born unexpectedly. Thank you very much. These are the ones we can bring in for now. Next lectures will continue. By God bless, we'll begin to come with our lectures on OBS. Thank you for watching. You can subscribe, you can download, and you can share. Thank you.